qualifying run. That's with 2 19-second lap times in there. ATFPV, 5 laps, 2:06. You moved up 1 spot into 7th. 32 bits a gill, 5 laps, 2 minutes 9. You moved into the top 16. 32 bits a gill is in 9th. 5 laps, 2:09. Sparky MJ, 4 laps, 2:06. FPV Provo, 4 laps, 2:07. Crispy Dave, 4 laps, 2:10. Who has more fun than us? Nobody. 32 bits a gill just made his way back into our top 16 bracket, which means live stream is back up, which means just got bumped down into 17th. I'm awaiting official word from our judges. There's no complaints coming in. Here is your top 16. In 16th spot, Full FPV. In 15th spot, AK Numbers. 14th spot, Miwo. 13th, Adapt. 12th, Waffle. 11th, Chewy. 10th, McGap. 9th, 32 bits a gill. 8th, K-Mead. 7th, JT FPV. 6th, SFPV. 5th, Falcon X. 4th, Fat Kid. 3rd, Dolma FPV. 2nd, Captain Vanover. And the top qualifier from all the regional finals going into this championship weekend remains the top qualifier as we've now concluded our Fast 57. TQ, Heads Up FPV, Evan Turner will be the pilot with the target on his back when we get into those brackets. If you're in the top 16, we're going to be rolling you out for a pilot briefing with Chris Thomas momentarily. We're going to be building our brackets over here. We apologize to everyone watching in our live stream. We heard that we all missed it. I'm going to give you a quick recap here for entertainment purposes. What happened in that last heat? Everyone needed 212. Everyone, if they did 5 laps, 212, they were in the top 16. One pilot was able to do that. That pilot was 32 bits a gill. He broke it. Meanwhile, for Heads Up FPV, he was in second. He needed to do 6 laps in 2 minutes 12. Done see Captain Vanover. He did it. He did it in 6 laps, 2 minutes 5. He's your TQ. We just announced your top 16. You may have missed one of the greatest heats, the setups and heats of the race, but it's only going to get better. We have 14 races to go before we hand out our share of $12,000 in our championship top 16 bracket. We're going to turn things over for pilot briefing. Chris Thomas as we build brackets. We have one more. We have one more qualifier to go. We have one more to go. One more to go. I got that. We have Lehman, Racer Joe, Jared, Jet, Murica, Robogenesis, and Hyper. Bubble has changed 1 spot. 5 laps, 212. For some reason, we're having a sync issue behind the scenes, so the leaderboard is hard to get to. If you're on desktop, go to mgp.livefv.com/live. You can see the EPD, that's estimated position, and I just named off 16. This is the last heat before the top 16. I was getting ahead of myself. This one could be even more amazing than the last one because all 7 pilots are out of the top 16. All 7 pilots can jump into the top 16. The time is, once again, 5 laps to 12, what you need to beat. There we go. Goggles down, thumbs up. Arm your quads. Live on the tone, lesson 5. Working with grease. If I can get Jason from Drone Nation to come see me, if I can get Heads Up FPV to come see me real quick, slide in behind with me and Shannon, Marty, and the team. That'd be absolutely great. Great day. We'll do that. I like her style. 50 seconds in. Minute 10 still to go. Everyone working on lap number 2. Thomas, if you can come see me. 30 seconds left on that master race clock here, working on lap number 3. Hyper onto lap 4, Robogenesis onto lap 4. Robogenesis and Hyper both on 5-lap paces. On lap 4 we go, Jared and Racer Joe. 20 seconds left on the master race clock. Three, two, one. This one's done. Race to that line. Had a fun time in Las Vegas. Racing those 5 lappers. We're gonna finish. I'm hoping we're gonna finish that 5th lap. Jared goes down. Hyper goes down. You finished? Yeah, you did. You went down after finishing. Very nice. 5 laps, 2 minutes 15 for Hyper. 5 laps, 2 minutes 15 for Hyper. That's 22nd overall. Everyone is down. Let's retrieve some quads. We have some homework to do. What channel? We have homework to do. That top 16, as I read, is a lock. Bull FPV and up. We're bringing Heads Up FPV over here to race control. We're bringing Jason from Drone Access into race control. Because one of those Drone Access prize packs, Drone Nation prize packs, is going to our top qualifier, Heads Up FPV. Now, the live stream went down. I don't know why. Not here to judge. Peace and love. So, by popular request, we are going to play back the TQ run 6 laps in 2 minutes 5. We're going to play that back for you. You're going to get to see it in the live stream. You're also going to see the presentation from Jason from Drone Nation, making the presentation of the prize pack to Heads Up FPV. Where's Evan? Someone grab Evan? Anyone? Anyone just go grab Evan? Anyone? Okay. I teed that up before. He's on his way. And for the live stream, you're going to be able to see it. You're going to build the bracket. Comes into your race control. We're building brackets. Here's what's coming up, guys. We're going to do the presentation. Then while we're building brackets, Chris Thomas is going to take over with the pilot briefing of the top 16. We'll announce our channels. We'll get into the top 16. And in there, we're going to get to watch the fastest lap, the fastest run, the TQ run on this track. So slide in. Jason's going to make this presentation. Jason from Drone Nation. Congratulations, Evan. You get a $500 prize pack. It's got a full race build from OAS Hobbies and so much more. And we're going to get some t-shirts and stuff. Thank you. The presentation. Now let's slide up. Top qualifier, Heads Up. We're going to play this lap back. Hydra. Let's DVR. Perfect. Let's go to, let's watch this back, Evan. You got to be happy with this run, huh?
Oh, yeah. It felt good. I had a little bit of a rough start, but I was able to keep it consistent and just send it.
Now, we're watching this. We have 2 19-second lap times and a whole bunch of 20s. Is there any bauble that you don't want us to watch in this run?
Well, my first lap right here, you'll see it coming up. It wasn't exactly what I wanted. I wish that was a little bit tighter. But other than that, I liked it.
And this is lap 1 done. So now we're working on lap number 2. What is your favorite section on this track?
I really like the toilet bowl section, I think people are calling it. The second part of the track where we're doing corkscrews and then an opposite corkscrew. I really like that, and I think I can gain a lot of time there for taking it nice and smooth.
Now, we had a lot of controversy on that wall of flags. Were you trying to take a different line, or were you doing it as it was intended in all that practice that we gave you earlier?
Well, my first pack, I tried a lot of different lines, but I found what I thought worked for me the best, which is a turnaround maneuver using a lot of yaw, and that way I can look back for the gate every single time and keep it nice and tight.
We have 2 identical tracks here at the championships, and earlier I think Captain Vanover had the fastest lap here. You had the fastest lap over there. You got the fastest lap on both now, didn't you?
I think so, but Vanover's a great pilot, and I can't wait to race against him in the finals.
It's going to be at the very end, 1 and 2. We got those brackets. You're going to be in the bracket number 4 with 16th and stuff like that. And let's talk about some of those Facebook messages you and I had earlier in the start of the year. What was the thing that you were going to focus on before I/O? And we talked about you guys are fast pilots, you're killing it, but at these major races, I don't even want to say the S word. You know, those major races, we had those issues. What did you focus on this season?
Well, we all know Sebring the S word. I was TQ. I was looking good to do well at the race, but in the finals, I choked under the pressure. So I really focused on not crashing, staying consistent, staying smooth, even under the pressure. So going to lots of races, getting as much race practice as I can, racing with other people, and I've really improved performing under pressure, and hopefully it pays off here at the end.
Boom, that was the end of the run. You just saw that nice little pitch roll somersault through that start-finish gate. And yeah, you think, I mean, it is validated. The Northeast Regional Finals, we have the International Open World Cup Championship, and now TQ from the Regional Series through the Fast 57, top qualifier into the top 16. Congratulations, good luck. We got a pilot briefing up here. We're going to see you in 4 heats. You got lots of time. Relax. I know your family is excited. You can go hug with them. Congratulations. In-house, how about we make a little noise for the TQ, Evan Turner. Going to build those brackets. Build in some brackets, trying to make sure that the channel assignments are right. So those heat assignments aren't correct just yet. We'll be handing things over to Chris Thomas, and I'll help Shannon out with that as we roll through building the brackets. We're going to do our pilot briefing. We'll do our heat assignments, our channel assignments. We want no antenna changes, only only channel changes. And CT?
All right, pilots, if you're in the top 16, can I get you to walk out in front of the pilot tent, please? Top 16 in front of the pilot tent. Top 16 in front of the pilot tent. Wow, it's loud when I'm standing in front of the mic. Top 16. What's that? Sides? All right, y'all come over here to where this DRL banner's at. Top 16. There's Dolma, SFPV, Chewy FPV, Miwo. Over here, DRL banner. Problem is I can't talk to them over there. My mic won't reach. Try my best. See how close I can get. A little more. About Captain Vanover, JT, McGap, AK Numbers, Fat Kid, Falcon X, Waffle, Adapt, Heads Up FPV, K-Mead, 32 Bits of Gill, Bull FPV. Come on up here. Well, let's see. Better reception like that. I can't walk over there. Let's go get a picture. Over here, get a picture. Picture time. You don't get a free comb at our picture time. Where's Dolma? Dolma, where you at? Somebody pull Dolma out of the pits if he's back there. How about Chewy? You here, Chewy? All right. Miwa, you here? Miwa's not here. Hanover, JT, McGap, AK Numbers, Fat Kid, Falcon X, Waffle, Adept, Heads Up FPV, K-Mead, 32 Bits of Gill, Bull FPV. You're missing. Come on, Dolma, where you at? Fat Kid, somebody go in the pit. Grab him by their neck, pull him out here. That was when I put my bullhorn down. Oma, Fat Kid. There you go. Might be Southwest having the most from their region. Try to fit in under the wires. Yeah. Be like a penguin. Where's Mewell? Mewell. Yeah. There he is. Wait on Mewell. He's on Pacific time. Hey guys up front, kneel down. The faster guys are going to be kneeling down, all right? So if you're faster, go ahead and kneel down. Get in this picture. Hold on. Get in a picture. All right, guys, these are the top 16 MultiGP pilots for the 2018 Racing Series. You're about to see them go heads up in a double elimination bracket. 4 pilots racing at a time. 2 pilots will move on. 2 pilots will move into the consolation bracket. If you lose in the consolation bracket, you are out. We will go until the final 4 pilots will compete in a Ace the Ace race format. That means you have to win first place 2 times unless you are the MultiGP Ironman, which today, that Ironman is Heads Up FPV. In order for Heads Up FPV to win the Ironman, he must get first place in every single race and then finish in first to prevent the other pilots from doing the Chase the Ace. You guys got your pictures? All right, pilots, let me have you over here. Let me get a minute with you. You're in this group. Let's go talk a minute before we get this race started. All right, get your stuff, and then let's have a talk. If you're in the top 16, I need to talk to you right over here. I need to get closer to where my microphone works, and I want to look at your beautiful faces. Here. All right, guys, so let's start. We're going to break up by brackets, by our starting groups. In my first group here on the left, I want to see Dolma, SFPV, Chewy, and Mewell. First group here. Yeah, that's just how we do it. That's how you guys qualified, man. The second group right here is going to be, you guys scoot over a little bit more. I need to see Captain Vanover, JT, McGap, and AK numbers. That's my second group. It's the group. Dolma. Where you at, Dolma? Dolma. Vanover, JT, McGap, AK numbers, right here. You guys are in the second group. Fat Kid, Falcon X, Waffle, Adapt FPV. Third group. Fourth group, Heads Up FPV, K-Mead, 32 Bits of Gill, Bull. Right here. K-Mead, David. He's in the first group right here. Where's he at? I think your channel changed, Dolma. You're Race Band 2 now. It's should be the same polarization you've been on. Right here, first heat. You're in the first heat, Dolma. I'm going to go over channels with you guys just to make sure you've got them. We're going to be posting them as well. Just a minute. No worries. So, Dolma, you're Race Band 2. SFPV, you're Race Band 8. Chewy, you're Race Band 7. Mewell, Race Band 6. Get in your group. You're right here in the second group. Second group. Second group. That? We'll talk about that in just a minute. JT. There's JT. JT FPV. JT FPV. JT FPV. JT FPV. JT FPV. It's not that difficult. JT FPV. You guys don't leave. Stay here. JT FPV. Where you at? All right. You stand in for him real quick. I'm gonna tell the channels. All right. So the second group, Vanover. You're gonna be race band 8. JT is gonna be race band 6. McGap race band 3. AK numbers race band 5. I don't think anything has changed. Stay here. Alex, stay here. Come on, man. Hi, kid. You're going to be race band 4. Falcon X, you're going to be race band 7. Waffle, you're going to be race band 8. Adapt, you're going to be race band 6. All right? Missing any of those people? All right, heads up. Here you are. You're going to be on race band 1. K-Mead, you're going to be on race band 6. 32 Bits of Gill, race band 2. Bull, race band 5. Be the same polarizations. Nothing changes. All right, guys, listen. Hey. You want to know the rules or not? You just want to race and I'll figure it out? You guys are ready, just let me know. Alex, when you're ready, just let me know. Alex, you guys ready to do this? Yeah, I just want to stand here. Let me know. Me, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, bud. Hold off. You're not in this group. Please leave. Listen, guys. This right here is going to be the most difficult race you have ever been in. Drone racing is now 4 years old. All right? It used to be if you could make your quad fly through a gate, you had a chance to make it to the final. Then it got to the point where as long as you had some talent, you could do it. It's no longer that world. We don't live in that. There are plenty of pilots who are packing their gear up, and they should have been here as well. Plenty of really, really fast pilots. There are guys that have put in thousands upon thousands of batteries, and all it took was one bad flight, and they're out. So you guys are extremely fortunate and extremely talented to be here. I don't think there's a single one of you who's not put in a tremendous amount of practice to get here. So kudos to you. I'm really proud of you guys. I love seeing this kind of talent come together. And I can't wait to see the racing we're about to have happen today. So this is the traditional MultiGP double elimination tournament. This is our standard. This is something that should eliminate luck and should mean that the best pilot will win. In every race, there's going to be 4 pilots. 2 pilots will move on. 2 pilots will move down into the consolation bracket. In the consolation bracket, you lose, you are out. All right? We are going to be using the hole shot in every single race. The hole shot will be the gate right after you go around the flags. Any questions about that hole shot position? Go past the start finish, go up around the blue gate, and then through the blue gate. That's the hole shot. Correct. All right? Don't make me regret that position. All right? I don't want to restart every race. Hole shot is only 1 restart per race. All four quads must make it cleanly through that gate. Now, if you guys spike it, right? Or your equipment malfunctions, it doesn't count. Mid-air, yeah. Oh, well, so like if you're flying, your quad just falls out of the air. That's not a hole shot. Your quad is defective. You hit a gate, you get a restart. Oh, if you do that unintentionally, you're DQ'd. You're out. You lost it. It's up to the judges, okay? It's up to me is what it is. If I look at your video and I see you make a straight line to the gate, that's... So don't risk it, all right? Don't count on those. The only times where it should save you is when you and another pilot do happen to collide, because we expect you to launch with nothing left. You should be at full throttle right out at launch gate. That's a false start. But you can reference the MultiGP rules. I don't have them all memorized. MultiGP.com. It's a restart. It's a restart and then a DQ. But it's in the rules. Check. Hey, look at the rules. You guys can find all the answers you need on this, right? Now listen, when we get to the end, it is chase the ace format. Okay? Does everybody understand chase the ace? When it goes in, the last 4 pilots, you must win first place twice. So we race until you win first twice, unless you are the Iron Man. The Iron Man is heads up. That means if every single race to the final he takes, and he has the option to win first in the final, and that's it. No chase the ace. He would need to win first in the first bracket and in the second race in every single race he's in. Bracket, the entire bracket, he has to get first in every race. The final race, he would only have to win once. That's it. It's 14 races. This is the double elimination bracket. Show you the bracket as soon as we get set up, so just to make sure it makes more sense for you. No, you're flying a lot more than 2 batteries right now. You guys are all flying a lot more than 2 batteries. All right, this is going to be a 4-lap race. 4 laps. All right, we don't want to go past 2 minutes. You guys ready to get going? All right, I already told you your groups. Let's get lined up. Joe Scully's going to tell us when we can start racing. Good luck, guys.
All we're set. And set here, a little bit of final administration behind the scenes. Just some last minute administration that comes up. It's all good. So while we have a second, let's take a look at my NDI, Joel. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the top 16. These results official here. We run our results powered by a live time scoring system, mgp.livefpv.com. You can see this as well, but I've done the work for you. Number 16 spot, Bull FPV. You saw it 5 laps, 212. Nurk missing it by 0.341, getting bumped out. It was 32 bits of gill. I mean, the way they were seated, anyone could have bumped him out, but it was 32 bits of gill in 9th there that pushed Nurk out into 17th. And you can see 3 pilots that got 6 laps in their best 3 rounds. It happened in round number 3, and this is, if you're a race director and you look at the stats, and I know many people are making their selections in the Hydra FPV app, you look at that right-hand column, look at all these pilots getting faster in round number 3. They went in cold. They practiced at 7 a.m. and they flew those rounds at about 9 a.m. And you look at Dolma, he got a 6-lap session, his only 6-lap session in round number 3. Look at Captain Vanover, he did last night a 6-lap session. And then that 6:12, that TQ time going into the second last heat at 2 minutes 12. And then that last run that we played you back, and while we talked to Evan Turner, heads up FPV, 6 laps in 2:05. You see that right-hand column, they did it in qualifying round number 3. That is a little freaky. So what we've done is we've built them, we've seeded them into, is that all of them, Doug? We've seeded them into a bracket. First, second, third, fourth. So first, let's see if I can remember this, because there's some stuff going on here. Pop up the bracket.
Which laws
if you could in just a second. So Heads Up FPV is in a bracket at the bottom of the pack. So sprung on me. I'm almost caught up. Almost caught up. So 1st and 16th are in the same bracket. There we go. Fix it. I fixed it. Now I'm gonna see if I can. I'm trying to show you this bracket that we're building on the fly. I'm gonna cross my fingers that this works. It's been a long time. Transition, boom. There we go. Is that right? That's right. Hey. Thank you, Doug, for helping me out as always. So these are the brackets. We'll have to come up with a really cool background to drop in there in between heats. These are the brackets. So you can see race number 4. There's your TQ. Heads Up. He's with K Mead, 32, who is 8th. 32 Bits of Gale, who's 9th, and Bull FPV in 16th. We're going to start at the top of the order. We'll start at the top of the order with Dolma FPV, SFPV, Chewy FPV, and Miwo. It's a double elimination bracket. I have to do another adjustment behind the scenes. It's a double elimination bracket, but let's follow the arc. Let's say someone doesn't go 3rd or 4th. Let's pick a pilot. Pick one. Let's call him McGap. Race number 2, he's in seat 3. Let's say he is 1st and 2nd. He'll go to race number 6. Let's say he's 1st or 2nd. He goes to race 11th. Let's say he's 1st or 2nd. He goes to 14th. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but let's pretend I was in race number 4. My handle is It Will Be Loud FPV. Let's pretend I'm in race number 4. No jinxing, no more Super Bowl calls here this weekend. Let's say I'm in race number 4. I'm 1st and 2nd. I go to race 8. Then all of a sudden, boom, I get 3rd or 4th. It's a double elimination bracket. I get to redeem myself because I will drop down to race number 10. And if I'm 1st and 2nd, I'll go to race 12. If I'm 1st and 2nd, I go to race number 13. If I'm 1st and 2nd, I go to the final to play Chase the Ace. Chris Thomas was explaining the Iron Man clause. Now let's look at Heads Up FPV. Heads Up FPV, race number 4. If he wins race 4, if he wins race 8, if he wins race 11, he wins race 14, he's the winner. Chase the Ace adds a whole new level of complexity. If he doesn't win race 4, 8, 11, all 4 pilots in that final 4 race until someone wins twice. The Iron Man rule is in play. ET, ready. Number 1, we're going to slide out to the line. Double elimination. You heard in the pilot briefing about the hole shot and the false start. I was walking away from the Wi-Fi, so I wasn't able to partake in the complexities of that. So go to your Hydra FPV app and make the selection. I'm going to leave that bracket up here for a moment so you can see Dolma SFPV, Chewy, and Miwo FPV. Where they're seated right now, out of over 1,005 pilots, right now, they're in the top 16. Are they going to hit the podium? They could. They could. We're up. Hey, can we do it? Are you guys excited for this? Hey, there's Reese Daquin. He was excited. He was going to fly in this weekend. He was going to fly in today. Ray Daquin says, seems frequency management is all over the map. Nope. Are you crazy? 8 seats, 4 at a time, double elimination. He is trolling, yeah. Oh, he's being opposite, yeah. Frequency, yeah, let's do the fan leaderboard now. Let's do that. Frequency management is on point for sure. No one has had to, like 2 pilots out of 150 have had to change an antenna all week. Frequency management, at least on this course. Let's see this fan leaderboard. This was from qualifying at the Fast 57. The winner is getting a low pro bag, an X2, Quad Guard BP X2 low pro bag. This is basically the low pro quad bag everyone has. And that bag is going to Carp, Jacob Carpenter, winning on our fan leaderboard. The qualifying 10,500 points. You're locking in your picks here for a whole new competition. Getting up out of the line. This is our championship, top 16. The MultiGP Championship. Lock him in. Yeah, we thought we had an overpowered crossfire. Scully was running. This is the final stage of the MultiGP Championship. This is the start of the bracket, Harrison Gale. Race number 1, you made it. Brain Drain made it. This is where it gets crazy. Now, due to weather, due to rental fee budget, we are limited on screens, and all of our spectators are in the flight line. You're more than welcome. This is our house for the remainder of the morning. This is our house. But we want you to treat it like your house, unless you're a pig, and don't do that. We want to keep it chill in the flight line, guys. The oohs and ahs are okay, but they cannot be that loud, okay? This flight line, the pilots are right behind you. I know it's weird. You're watching their FPV feed on the screen, and they're only 30 feet to the left of you. Keep that in mind. We do not want to distract their race. Oohs and ahs are okay. Let's not lose our minds. This is going to be great. Thumbs up. This is heat number 1. Top of the bracket. 4, you got full video. Race is starting in 25 seconds. There's the bracket. Dolma, SFPV, Chewy, and Miwo. That's who we got gridded up. Top 2 move up, bottom 2 move down. Thumbs up all around. Stand by, stand by. Got me all excited. Now we're good. Double elimination bracket. Top 16. Let's get to that podium. Cash and a drone racing league contract. You have a 1 in 16 chance of being on TV in 3 months. Here we go. Arm your quads. Live on the tone. Lesson 5. Great start for the entire field around that first corkscrew gate. Now they go off to the ladder, tower, bridge on the backside. Look at this, back around and through the flags. And your leader is going to be Miwo, getting set to do that dive. Right behind him, SFPV, Chewy, your first one to bite a gate. So it's Miwo, SFPV, Dolma. Dolma now pushing up into the lead with Miwo, dropping SFPV down to 3rd. And now Miwo going to pull the lead after lap number 1. It is a 4-lap race. Heads up racing. The clock doesn't matter. The lap times don't matter. We are just racing for real to be first or second. You don't need to win your heat. First or second is what we need to be. And our field only separated by about 2 seconds, 3 seconds now. Look at this as we go with Miwo still in the lead. I thought he was being challenged, but Dolma's still 0.8 of a second back. It's deja vu all over again from how they got here in the regional final. But the way this works, they could go as teammates almost, representing the Southwest region right to that Final 4. Look at this, trading places again, but it'll be Miwo just ahead of Dolma, that Hobbywing Slurtle section. SFPV's in 3rd, but he's about 4 seconds back as we put them now onto the final lap. White flag flying, Miwo just ahead of Dolma by 0.3 of a second. These are pro pilots. These are the pilots that know this deal. They don't want a midair, and rubbing is not racing and quad racing, and now they're just half of the structure, the big structure, the dive with the double back on the apart. Ready to meet our checkered flag here at our MultiGP Championship gate. It'll be Miwo. 4 laps in minute 34. Miwo with the win. Dolma in 2nd. Nice run for them. That'll give SFPV 3rd and Chewy 4th. And so we will move Dolma and SFPV up to race number 6. Chewy and Miwo to race number 5. No channel changes. No channel changes. We should... waiting before it's official from our officials what the story is off to the sideline, and make sure everything's good in the hood. Not seeing any communication going on over there. Watch, there we go, it's official. Dolma and SFPV moving up to race number 6. Kiwi and Miwo going down to race number 5 in that consolation bracket. Hold on, go back. I did that backwards. Why did that happen backwards? Back to that screen. Problem I have two. Oh, I see what happened. I did a test. One more time. Let's do the results are not official as of yet. Give me the plate. So now I'm going to make the results official. I'm going to try and fix this. That look right there? That looks right now, right, Harrison? There we go. Can we go back to that bracket now that I fixed it, Joel? There we go. Thank you. Now results are official. Miwo and Dolma staying alive in that winner's bracket up in race number 6. SFPV down in the consolation bracket. In race number 5, we're now at race number 2. Captain Vanover, our reigning multi-GP champ. JT, FPV, McGap, and AK numbers. Race number 2 is where we are at right now. Got full video. Helmets and chairs. Race number 2. Lock in those selections. I can't believe I got another Drone Nation prize pack to give away. Here we go. First and second, moving on. Third and fourth. Consolation bracket. I see your goggles down, no need for thumbs. Arm your quads, live on the tone, lesson 5. Off to the races we go. Not sure what the lag is on the back end there, but a nice little freeze frame that showed you that Captain Vanover was third, and you saw how close he was as he gets ready to make that pass on the backside, and he has been successful in that, leading McGap through that hobby wing hurdle section. Now to our DRL Swatch Tryouts dive gate. Now to our start finish gate. Lap 1 is a good one for 24.2 for Vanover. McGap in second. JTFPV in third. Only 9/10 of a second between second and third. That's a transfer position. First and second moving up in the bracket. Third and fourth. You only want to be first when we get to race number 14 in the stages of Chase the Ace. Then you may need to be twice. So that is in the future. Captain Vanover now on to lap 3, 2 to go with a little bit of a lead, about a 4-second lead. And that battle for second, third between McGap and JTFPV is tight. It is tight with 2 more to go. With when they cross at the line, McGap just ahead of JTFPV. And it looks like that situation has reversed itself. Yeah, it's JTFPV just ahead of McGap. They're going to have to go with 1 more lap to go. And mid-air, was a contact between the two. Now Captain Vanover with a lot of breathing room. Now JTFPV legit up into the number 2 spot, and McGap looks like he is not going to be able to get back up in the air. I know he's trying. He's trying to use turtle mode or recover the craft remotely, and now it's going to be smooth sailing for Vanover to win race number 2. And JTFPV is going to make it official as well as he crosses through from our left to right, hitting our start finish gate right there. Second place, JTFPV staying alive in our winner's bracket. We'll go third with McGap, fourth with AK numbers. So now, do we have any channel changes? Stand by for channel changes. Got a channel change for JTFPV. We're gonna have to, it's changing him to race. JTFPV, we will give you a channel change in just a moment. Everyone else is good, no channel changes as we look to JTFPV and Captain Vanover to come back in race number 6. And McGap and AK Numbers coming back in race number 5. JTFPV, you're going to go to race band 4. Yep, you're right. You're right. Shannon, you've done this. You're great. Yeah, it'd be in race number 6. Heat. Hey, JTFPV. JTFPV. Heat 6, race band 4. We're at heat number 3. Lock in those selections. What are we gaming for? What's our prize here in the top 16? Another one? Oh, it's an X3 bag. Quad Guard BP X3 in the gaming app. This event presented by the Drone Racing League Simulator on Steam and the Academy of Model Aeronautics. And supported by Hobby Wing, FPV, Free Sky, Newbie Drone, Thunder Power, and Drone Nation, our sponsors. Put us out with prizes. Fan, Twin Quad Frames, Quad Monsters, Ready Made RC, or Roro. Oh, Roro Heated Apparel, which I never saw. I mean, I was looking for it. I was looking for that Aurora Heated Apparel, but I guess it went into the prize bags, I guess. It's all good. Why not? Full video. Fat Kid qualifying the number 4 spot. Falcon X qualifying the number 5 spot. Waffle qualifying the number 12 spot. And Adapt FPV in the number 13 spot. Go. We got thumbs. All right, pilots. Arm your quads. 5 on the tone. Stand by, stand by. Rearm your quads. 5 on the tone. Less than 5. This 4 up. We love it when it's 4 up. Easier to follow on the screen, but I mean, it's blade to blade. Look at that. They've traded places 3 times. Waffle up in the number 1 spot. I think may have just passed him inside of that hurdle section. It's going to be Waffle just ahead of Damp through the dive gate. You got